Alright, we're going to be comparing on a graph. Notice an exponential and linear equation can have a 0, 1, or 2 points in common. Okay, they're not going to have all the points in common because they're two different kinds of lines. Okay, so no infinite solutions here. So here's our examples. So right here, so we're going to label our linear equation g of x, and we're going to label our exponential equation f of x. Notice our linear is a straight line, our exponential is all curvy. So here, notice we have 2 points of intersection. So if we were going to find solutions, there would be 2 on this one. Right here, this is going to be f of x for our exponential and g of x for our linear. We're just labeling them. We're just giving them a name. That's it. So right here, we're going to label this g of x and our exponential f of x. Over here, we're going to do the same thing. G of x and f of x. That's it. Nothing too tricksy. Alright, so this graph represents the following functions. F of x equals -2 times 2 to the x plus 5. And g of x equals -3/4 x minus 1. Okay? Not too shabby here. So on the interval from -infinity to 8, so it's saying, hey, before -8 on my graph, which one's bigger? The red line or the blue line? And if I look before that line, can you see that the red line is taller? So the red line is g of x. So g of x is greater. Okay? And then down here it says on the interval from 8 to 1, so that means between -8, so right here, where they intersect. And then they went to 1 instead of where they intersect again. They just went to here. Which one's the taller line? The blue line or the red line? The blue line. And the blue line is f of x. So we're going to say f of x was greater in that time. Okay? Alright, so we're looking at the same graph. Nothing's changed. So it says on the interval of 2 to infinity. So that means right here from 2 this way. Which one's greater? The red line. So that's g of x. Okay, and then it says on the interval from 0 to 1.5, which is greater. So let me switch highlighter colors here real quick. So from 0, that's here, to 1.5, that's right here. Which one's the taller line, the blue line or the red line? The blue line. So the blue line is f of x, and it's the exponential function. All right, let's.
Please come to the main office.
All right.
Garrett Simons to the main office.
I'm just giving up on the announcements. I've tried to cut them 3 times. Here we are, in my video. It's fine. Okay, on the interval of x is greater than or equal to 0. So, everything after this. When is f of x, so the blue line, greater than g of x? So when is the blue line, let me get a highlighter. When is the blue line taller than the red line? So you might notice right here is an intercept where the blue line surpasses the red line. So my interval notation is going to be from 1, everything after that, so 1 to infinity, because we're talking about the x value, that's 1. The inequality is x is greater than 1. Okay? Alright, we're going to do one more of these, and then we're done. So on the interval x is greater than 0, 1 is the value of x, or g of x greater than the value of f of x. So here's the 0 again. 1 is g of x, the red line, greater than the blue line. So the red line is greater than the blue line between 0 and 1. And it's actually greater than it at 0. So at 0, the red line is greater than blue, all the way to 1, but at 1, that's where they intersect, neither one's greater. Okay? So I can say 0 is less than or equal to x is less than 1. Alright, and that's it for today. Hope you're having an amazing day. Write your recap, and you are done.